Hi everyone, welcome back to my little corner of the internet. My name is Kay Honey and I'm a cash budgeter from Hawaii. My channel is called Baddie Bankroll V2 because we're starting all over again, guys. What's up everyone? Happy Sunday. Yes, it is Sunday. Yes, I have been gone for a little while. Haven't been actually filming real talking videos, but if you've been following some of my videos, you guys know that I'm on a November no spend. So today I'm going to go over how that's been going for me and about 4 tips to help you guys stick to your no spend. If you watched my last video or my last no spend video, my goal is actually to have 18 no spend days during November. The reason why is because when I went over my expenses in October, it was pretty mind-blowing. I spent a lot of money and I wanted to fix that. So I decided to do a no spend for November. All right, so this is my spread for November, and this is actually how I'm tracking my no spends. I like to track it visually. It's been helping me a lot. Every time I get to color in a pink box, I am more motivated to get another pink box. Visually, it just helps me, all right? So for November week 2, I'm starting from Sunday the 10th to Saturday the 16th, which was yesterday. So as you can see, on Sunday the 10th, I did no spending at all. On the 11th, which was Veterans Day, I did need to get more laminating sheets for my savings challenges. So that's what I did. I spent about $20 maybe. I believe it was $20. Tuesday, I made a small purchase on TPT, which is Teachers Pay Teachers. It's just a website where teachers can get some resources from other teachers. I actually purchased a activity to do with one of my classes because I am going to be out this coming Friday. And for the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, absolutely no spending. Now you're probably looking at this and you're like, how the hell do you do that? How did you not spend for so many days? And honestly, the first thing I want to mention is that I went in with a game plan, but my game plan is not too strict. I'm not trying to give myself a million rules to follow, right? So instead of having hard rules like I can't spend on this, or that, I actually just decided to cut down on the number of spending days in total. So I did want to spend less on shopping, eating out, and I also spent a lot of money on coffee. So those are 3 categories that I wanted to stop spending so much on. However, I didn't totally get rid of the categories, and I wasn't telling myself like you can't spend money at all in those categories. No, I just told myself we spent a lot last month in those categories, so we're going to take it down a notch and spend less this month. So that's one thing that helped me. I'm not giving me a million rules to follow. So the next thing that helped me was I make multiple purchases on a spending day. So this is what I tried to explain in my last video, but I kind of messed it up. So on Sunday the 3rd, I knew I had to put gas because I was almost on empty, and I knew that was going to be a spending day. So because it was going to count as a spending day, I decided to just buy whatever I needed from Amazon on the same day. That way I made 2 purchases, but I still only have 1 spending day. So I stacked my purchases. That way I don't have multiple spending days. I hope that makes sense. But strategically, that works for me because the more pink boxes I see, the more motivated I am to complete this challenge. The third thing is, like I mentioned, marking it on a calendar. You want to have a visual calendar, and depending on how you are, I like to use bright colors. You can totally do that. Using a calendar helps you stay on track because visually you're seeing all your no spend days. They're stacking up. The more you color it in, the more you're motivated. And just what I would do, or what I do, is every morning I open it and I'm like, look at my progress. I'm doing so good. Like, let's continue this, So for my 4th tip, if you're going to attempt a no spend month, I would suggest trying to plan it around a month that you know you won't be spending too much money. Like, for example, I'm not going to go on a no spend during December because I know we have Christmas parties. I know I have a million birthdays and we have Christmas. So I'm definitely not going to try a no spend month during December. Another busy month for me is July, because it has my birthday, my mom's birthday, my stepdaughter's birthday, and it's summertime. We like to go out a lot because we're on summer. So I would definitely not try to do a no spend during that time either, because I know that we'll be spending a lot of money, right? So this month, work has been hectic and crazy, but besides that, I have been super conscious of the purchases I'm going to make. I will write down things either in this planner on my phone in the notes, and I would just note things down, like things that I want. It's a want, but it's not a need. But I'll write it down and I'll just sit on it for a few days, and usually within a few days I'm like, nah, I didn't need that, you know? So I would wait maybe 2 days to see if you still actually really need that want. But if it's not a need, then you don't really need to be spending money on it right now, especially if you're aiming for a no spend month. Another thing I wanted to mention was you don't have to tackle a whole no spend month on your first try. Not at all. You can do a no spend day. You can do no spend days, like on Mondays. Each Monday, try not to spend money at all, right? So if normally what you do is buy coffee on Mondays, maybe you want to find an alternative that you could keep in your fridge and buy it on Sunday instead, so that you have it ready for Monday, right? Or what I did when I first started, I started slowly and I just told myself, okay, I'm not going to spend during the work week on my busiest days, because those days I am so tired after work that I just come home and I don't really have the energy to spend time scrolling. So I aimed for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The reason why I didn't add Fridays all the time was because sometimes we went out on Fridays depending on our schedule with our kids, or if our friends are having any kind of event. But I did start out with just aiming for during the work week not to spend money. What also has helped me during this month is making sure I utilize what we have in our kitchen, because we do have an account that's strictly for food and drinks, anything like that. And I did buy canned coffee instead of, going to Dunkin' so much. Like, it's not Dunkin', but I am on a no spend and I can deal with that. So instead of spending money on Dunkin', we bought a whole case of, canned coffee, and I'm fine. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to show you guys my progress for this month. I hope this helps you a little. I hope maybe if you're considering a no spend month, you can take some of those tips into consideration. It's definitely helped me. I would just suggest to not put so much pressure on yourself, instead of trying to cold turkey everything and being like, I'm not spending money at all. I would aim for, small goals, like I'll spend less on shopping this month, or I'll spend less on eating out this month. Baby steps, because eventually you get used to it, and as you track your no spend days, the more you're going to feel motivated to complete this challenge. Anyways, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys are all having a good day, night, morning, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.